Apple just announced the new MacBook Air, iPad Air, iPad 11, iPhone 16e, and Mac Studio. But is it time for you to upgrade? Here's my buying advice. So the latest MacBook Air brings a big boost in performance, comes in a stunning new sky blue color, at an even lower price. The new MacBook Air is one of Apple's best laptops ever. If you're still using that Intel MacBook Air you bought in early 2020 during the COVID pandemic, the time has come for you to upgrade. Those Intel models are aging pretty fast. The new M4 MacBook Air is up to an incredible 23 times faster. Productivity tasks like calculations in Microsoft Excel or editing video in iMovie are a respective 4.7 times and 8 times faster. And all of that performance comes with an increase in battery life, up to 18 hours. And as icing on the cake, the new models bring back MagSafe, giving you back an extra port while your computer is charging. The new MacBook Airs are the future, and they start at just $999. If you're on an M1 MacBook Air, you've already got a super fast and capable laptop, but there's still plenty of reasons to upgrade. The new model is up to twice as fast in photo and video editing tasks. It also has better specs. It can be configured with up to 32 gigabytes of memory and starts at 256 gigabytes of storage. It has a slim new design featuring MagSafe charging and a larger edge-to-edge display. It also comes in a 15-inch size, which wasn't an option before. If you already have the M2 or M3 model, don't sweat it. The M4 isn't such an upgrade to justify a new computer. Hold on to your Mac a few more years, and it'll treat you well. If you're ready to trade in your old MacBook Air, click here to check out Cult of Mac's buyback program. The M3 iPad Air is a stellar upgrade to a fine line of iPads. The M3 chip brings even more power to the mid-range tablet. If you have an iPad Air with a home button, the time has come for you to upgrade. The new iPad Air is a whole new beast. It has a desktop-class M3 chip that enables Stage Manager, the iPad's advanced multitasking mode. You can also pair it with a Magic Keyboard for a laptop-style keyboard and trackpad. If you have a 4th generation iPad Air, you should consider upgrading to this much faster model if you can afford it. The M3 chip enables Apple Intelligence and brings Stage Manager for advanced multitasking. While you'll need to buy a new Apple Pencil, it's likely compatible with the same Magic Keyboard, if you already have that. Although, unfortunately, the color options are just as muted as before, and you have one fewer choice. Green has bitten the dust. If you already have an M1 or M2 iPad Air, you can sit this one out. You already have a super powerful tablet that'll serve you well for many years to come. The 11th generation iPad with an A16 chip comes with a big boost in performance at the same low price, and now with double the internal storage. It's a bargain. If you have an old 8th generation iPad from 2020, the time has come for you to upgrade. While it may only be 5 years old, the processor inside is 7 years old. The new 11th generation iPad will be significantly faster. It also has a larger edge-to-edge screen and a USB-C connector on the bottom. If you have a 9th generation iPad, I recommend upgrading if you can afford it. The new model has an all-screen design that ditches the home button for fast and modern gestures, and supports the latest accessories, like the Magic Keyboard Folio and Apple Pencil with USB-C. If you already have a 10th generation iPad, you have very little reason to upgrade. Your iPad has nearly all the modern niceties, and will continue to work well for many more years. If you're ready to trade in an iPad, check out our buyback program here. The entry-level iPhone 16e brings a nice balance of modern features and capabilities at a reasonable price. If you have an iPhone SE, iPhone XR, iPhone 11 or earlier, now is a great time to upgrade to the iPhone 16e. You'll get a significantly faster device with a vastly improved camera system. Battery life is much better thanks to the Apple C1 chip, which enables 5G cellular connectivity. The modern design with flat aluminum sides is lightweight and super comfortable in the hand. It also switches to a USB-C connector for compatibility with many other devices. And while the iPhone 16e doesn't have MagSafe, you already don't have MagSafe, so you're hardly missing out. If you have an iPhone 12 or 13, the 16e provides a lot of nice updates, but may not be necessary quite yet. The iPhone 16e enables Apple Intelligence, switches to a USB-C connector, and comes with greatly improved battery life. Although, if you already have any MagSafe accessories, you'll need to look for a case that has MagSafe built in. It's also a reasonable upgrade path for the iPhone 12 and 13 mini, rest in peace. Its lightweight and clean rear design makes it a standout in the iPhone 16 family. But if your phone is still hanging on, I would consider waiting until the fall, where it's possible the iPhone 16e will get a price cut. If you have an iPhone 14 or 15, you shouldn't buy the iPhone 16e. In many ways, it would be a bit of a downgrade. The iPhone 16e cuts several key features in order to maintain its $599 price. Perhaps waiting for an iPhone 17e, if such a model is in the works, would be a better move. If you're ready to trade in your iPhone, be sure to click here to check out Cult of Mac's iPhone buyback program. Last and certainly not least, Apple's latest Mac Studio with the M3 Ultra and M4 Max are the most powerful Macs ever. And updates to the Mac Studio don't come by too often. No matter which Pro Mac you have, any model with an Intel chip is ready to retire. Upgrading from a 2013 Mac Pro to a Mac Studio should be a relatively seamless upgrade. Both are compact, headless Macs that require an external desktop display, which you already have. If you bought a 2019 Mac Pro purely for its high performance, rather than its PCI card slots, you'll also enjoy upgrading to a Mac Studio. You'll get a significantly smaller and cheaper machine. Coming from an iMac Pro, you'll need to buy an external display, like Apple's Studio Display or the Asus ProArt 5K, but you will nonetheless enjoy the world of capability that Apple Silicon brings. Even if you have an M1 Mac Studio, these new models will provide a sizable boost in performance. Compared to the M1 Max, the M4 Max is over twice as fast compiling in Xcode and 1.6 times faster at image processing in Adobe Photoshop. Compared to the M1 Ultra, the M3 Ultra is over 2.5 times faster at rendering scenes in Maxon Redshift. It also supports much higher specs. Both models come with support for Thunderbolt 5 for the latest generation in high-speed peripherals and high-resolution external displays. The M3 Ultra can even be configured with 16 terabytes of internal storage and a whopping 512 gigabytes of unified memory. On the other hand, if you already have an M2 Mac Studio, the high cost of getting a new machine likely doesn't outweigh the performance gains. The next revision of the Mac Studio will certainly be a more worthwhile upgrade. And with that, we have my buying advice. Remember to check out Cult of Mac's buyback program if you're ready to trade in any old Apple devices. I'm Griffin Jones with Cult of Mac.